Alright, good morning everyone. We are here extremely early, and today I'm going to try and showcase for you a early morning hot bite. We have a really good tide this morning, really good moon. Everything in theory should line up for an extremely good snapper bite. So that's going to be our target species today. We're going to be off the kayak yet again. We've got it all set up. We've got very good baits, fresh squid, fresh whiting heads. Everything's all ready, but we're just going to make the big pedal out there and hopefully convert some fish as soon as this sun comes up. So let's get into it and try and get some. Good morning. We're out here nice and early this morning. As you can see, actually got up at 1:30 to make this mission. We've got really good tides and I wanted to fish the last of the run in. So that's what we're doing, out here very early, and we're just about to get some baits out. So we've got some premium baits this morning. We've got King George whiting head. We've got some fresh squid, a couple of little pieces here, and another one, which I'm about to cut up now. So gonna get some awesome little baits out this morning and hopefully get onto some really big snapper. There's been a few about, there's been some epic reports the last few days, so hopefully it can be our turn and we can catch an absolute monster. That's what we're going for this morning. Big snapper. Oh, big snapper, just crunch that. There we go. We got one. Is that a snapper? Could be. It could be an eagle. Not sure. It's an eagle. Oh no, that's a snapper. Yes, that's a snapper, I think. It's a good fish. He swam at me a little bit. Yep, we have got one. We've only just got out here. Oh, we just had one get off on the whiting head. We had a really good run and dropped it on the whiting head, but this one definitely hooked up. There he is. He's not a giant. Oh, but he's a quality snapper. Oh, it's a quality fish. Oh man, what a snapper. On the fresh squid too. Oh, we got another bite. On that squid ring, which we just threw out. We've still got that one fish in the net. That rod's definitely getting a bite. Man, there's a lot of life going on at the moment. But look at that. First fish of the morning, and we've only been fishing for about 20 minutes. Beautiful little male snapper. That is an awesome fish. Look at the nose on him. It's the second nice little knobby male I've got this season. And that is a beautiful looking fish. Oh, that other rod might go. So we're just going to spear this guy over the side and send him back on his way. Gone. Oh, that's a fish. That's a snapper, I think. Yep, that's got to be a snapper. It's on that squid head, right on slack tide, and he's swimming towards me. Yeah, that's a good fish. Doesn't know he's on yet. Does not know he's on yet. It's a good fish. Very good fish. Heavy. Hasn't ran at all, so he's going to take off. There he goes. We knew that was coming. How awesome is this? Oh, second fish of the morning, and we have not been out here for too long at all. This one is much better. This one's a beast. So if we can get him in the net, that'll be amazing. He actually swam right towards the kayak for so long. He did not know he was hooked, but now he does. He's a great fish. Great fish. Big snapper. He's a proper one. Gonna have to keep this fish because he's hooked in the gullet, but that means we can enter our first fish for this comp. We're gonna enter this fish and we're also gonna eat him up as well. So quickly just gonna cut those hooks off, get another bait out. And man, what a start to the morning. Two beautiful snapper. All right, let's get another bait out. Half of a squid head. That was what we caught the last one on, squid head. Oh, that's on. Whiting head's on. Whiting head. That's a good fish. No, it got off. Wow, look what it did to that head. Big snapper just crunched that. Let's get another one right out there. There's a fair few fish around here. Another head. That was a snapper for sure, man. 100%. I'm dropping a lot of fish. It's slack tide at the moment. We just had two more snapper, but because of the tide, they didn't hook up. This is a great fish. Get a load of that one. That is a much better snapper. He would be around 80, I reckon, probably high 70s, 77 to 80 centimeters. That is a cracking fish on the squid head. We're actually having a few more buckles, but because it's slack tide, we're not hooking up. Look at that. What a way to start the morning. We've only been out here for about an hour and a half, and we've already got 2 quality snapper. That's a good fish. Another one. Yep, that's another snapper. Man, there are so many around here at the moment. We just had another one. Oh, we had another one playing with the whiting head, but I don't think he's hooked up. This one's definitely hooked up though. Oh man, this is a good fish. Very good fish. Oh, it's another good fish. Another one. Oh, that other rod's gonna go. Another very good fish. Right on that circle hook. That rod's gonna go. Oh, he just got off. My God, man, this is nuts. There it goes. There it goes. He's on. That's another one. It's a good fish. That's a really good fish. Oh, this is a biggie. Oh, okay. This one's a real big one. Yep. Oh man, really big head shakes. This is one of the most insane snapper sessions. Oh, this is a big one. This is a giant fish. I can just feel by the weight and the power of this fish when it's pretty much doing nothing that it's a giant. Yep. Hasn't done any big runs, but there's a lot of weight. A lot of weight behind this fish. There he goes. Yeah, it's a giant. Net's on the other side of the kayak. Oh boy. He's a big fish. We better get him in the net. Don't know how the hell we're going to get the net over there. We've taken out that camera, but we've got the fish in the net. It's another, that's a giant. Oh my God, that's a giant. Whoa. Oh boy, you wait till you see the size of this fish. I'm just going to get another bait out. That's a monster. Far out. Oh, another fish. Another one. Another one. Another snapper. Yep. Oh, this is nuts. Oh, look at that. This is nuts. Oh, it's heavy. Very heavy. He just didn't know he was on, first of all. What is going on? This is another really big fish, but you guys haven't even seen that one yet. Take a look at it. That thing's got to be over 80, 85 centimeters. Man, look at that. Look at the weight on that. Oh, look at that. What a session we've had. And we have not been out here for too long at all, and this has just been absolutely and utterly ridiculous. Oh my God, man. Look at the size of that. He's only just on. We're just gonna... Come here. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, that is insane. That's another mammoth in the net. We've got 3 fish in the net, 1 on the deck. We're running out of space in the net. That's what's happening. Oh, this is nuts. This is nuts. Get a lot of questions asking why I have a big net, and that right there is the prime reason. You can have multiple fish in there just sitting in the water, and if you get triple hookups like sometimes we do, you can just capitalise and get them all in the net. Ow! Alright, that's the first of the triple hookup pretty much. Really nice little snapper that. That is an awesome fish. He would probably be 70 odd centimetres once again, similar to the first couple which we got, and we're just going to let him go. They're here to breed. We want to release the majority of them. That's exactly what we're going to do. See you, buddy. Off he goes. Oh, that's a quality fish. And he's still not the biggest one. Well, there he goes. Look at that. That one would have been 80 something. That was an awesome fish too. Didn't get a hold up, but the main thing is he swam off. Now, this is the one we don't want to drop in. It's a fish. Yep, we got another one. Just threw that bait out, hooked up yet again. Let's get another bait out. We've got another one on in the holder. This is the most insane session I think I've ever had. Probably not, but we've caught some really big fish too, so let's see if this fella's still on. Yep, he is. Nice. Another really good fish. Oh, what a morning. Tell you what, the fresh squid and the frozen whiting heads are the baits which have done the job. We've caught a ridiculous amount of snapper in only an hour and a half, 2 hours of fishing. It has been red hot. We're just going to try to lift him on our lap, I reckon. Quality fish. There he is. Oh, he's got spikes. You always forget about the spikes until they spike you. Get that hook out. These circle hooks have got a corner of the jaw hook up every time, so we can release every single fish which we pretty much caught today, which is awesome. So obviously we kept that one, and that was on the suicide hooks. So I'm using circles from here on out. There we go. Beautiful little fish. Any size snapper's amazing. I don't care what size they are. I just love catching them. That one's probably 60 odd. Not a huge fish, but a little bit different size comparison to one which is in the net, which is about 85 centimetres. Probably a little bit longer, but oh, I'm getting another bite now. Not going to mess around with this little fella. We're going to get him back going and let him do his thing. Hey, what are you doing? There he goes. Most likely with that fish, I'd probably win the kayak division of this comp, but I would much prefer, and I'd much rather see it swim away at the end of the day. I know there's prizes to be won, I know there's money prizes to be won, but it doesn't really mean a lot. I'd rather see that fish out there and healthy. Man, what a beast. Look at that. What a snapper. That thing is absolutely enormous. That could probably win the comp if I entered it, but tell you what, I respect these fish too much. This is too big to keep. That thing is an absolute mammoth. Look at that, can't even get my hand around the tail. That is a mammoth of a snapper. He wants to go. There he goes, look at that going. Oh, what a gnarly looking fish. What a fish. Awesome to watch that thing swim off. And we're on our way in. Man, what a session. That was one of the most insane snapper sessions I've ever experienced, especially for a very short window. We only fished for about 3 hours this morning and we caught 6 big snapper. One of them was an absolute monster. A couple of them were around 80, but all in all, an amazing little session.